Fantastic. Yeah, I've worked with other coaches in the past with different specialisms, but having somebody that's completely overarching has been invaluable. It's been fantastic. We were successful, but it was stable. The growth was fairly stale. We didn't feel like we were in control of the day-to-day or the strategic side of the business. We'd written many plans, but we weren't able to turn those plans into a specific set of daily goals that people could then action. So in working with ActionCOACH, we even speaking to individual team members and helping them understand what it is they're trying to achieve, and then aligning their personal goals with the business goals has been superb. It took a month or two. You have to be willing to engage in the process, and it does make you sit up and think about what it is you've been doing. You've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to be honest with the coach. So it does take a couple of weeks to get into it. But at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you as a company how you react to the advice that you're given. We've launched a new product line, which is China Outdoor Kitchens. We're looking at around about 10% additional turnover at the same margin levels we were previously achieving, which is all due to the fact that I've been able to realign my role within the organisation, separate myself from the day-to-day, and then focus on an entirely new project, which 6 months ago it didn't feel like there was the capacity to do that. And we haven't introduced new capacity. All we've done is realign what we already had. It's fantastic. It's really there's a genuine sense of excitement. People are happy to share their experiences. There's a real buzz about what people are trying to achieve, and again, it's easy to put your you can't see the wood for the trees sometimes, whereas coming to something like this, you get a genuine sense of other people trying to do the same thing. So that's really good. You can learn from other people's experiences, which is fantastic. It puts what you're trying to achieve in context. Sometimes you feel like you're in it on your own, whereas seeing other people around you who are either suffering from the same challenges or enjoying the same successes is very it's very motivating. There was a very useful exercise where a group of people had to come up with their personal successes and their personal learnings. Every single table offers something different, but I think it's just motivation and focus. I think it's getting on with the plan rather than hiding behind a list of excuses or a list of challenges that you feel that you can't overcome. You have to try it. If you're willing to get involved, if you're willing to listen to the advice that you're given, there's so many brilliant ideas that you can get even out of a day just like today. But equally, the longer term process, I think, will be very supportive for any business that wants to try and grow or just change what it is they're trying to achieve.